Fabian, a point is obviously not what you wanted from this match, but given everything that Bournemouth was putting into the performance, how do you feel about this point in the end?
Yeah, of course, disappointed. I think we started the game really strong. Then we lost a little bit of rhythm after the penalty. We wasted 20 minutes in the first half, and then in the second half we came back. We created chances. We had good opportunities, but in the end we are disappointed because we wanted more.
Yeah. About the first half, you mentioned that you lost the rhythm. Why do you think it was that? What was Bournemouth doing to provoke that?
Of course, they pressed intense, like we mentioned before, but in the end, I think it was the technical execution from our actions was just not good enough against the intense pressing team. We have to be better in our passing, better with the first touch, better in positioning, and that's something what we missed in these 20 minutes.
In the second half, you guys showed more intent, more aggression, but the first shot on target only happened in minutes 83. So why was it so hard to get into those good positions or make those good final decisions?
Yeah, I think it was not a big rhythm during the whole game. A lot of injuries, a lot of players laying on the ground, a lot of VAR decisions, referee decisions. So it wasn't easy to get into rhythm. But I think to create chances, you not always have to shoot on the goal. I think there were a lot of other chances where we missed the goal. Of course, when you want to score, you need to hit the goal, and we all want to do it, but sometimes it's not possible, and therefore you need to accept it. But it doesn't mean that everything was bad. I think we created chances, although we didn't shot on the goal, and we put pressure on them. We had a lot of crosses, we had a lot of actions around their box, and sometimes you need a little bit luck in the right moments, and therefore I think we missed this today.
And a beautiful goal from Kostoulas. Could you talk a little bit about him settling in? Because you've been easing him into the team. He can play as a 9, he can play as a 10. And he was talking to us and he mentioned that he's been training this overhead kick a lot.
Yeah, he's a big talent. Now he needs to understand what it means to do this consistent, what it means to work hard for the team. But we, of course, pleased with him. We know what he's capable of doing. But I think we all prefer to win games instead of scoring goals like this.
You looked frustrated with first the penalty decision. So I wanted to hear from you. Did you think that there was enough contact from Verbruggen in the first half for the penalty?
No.
Did you get a chance to speak to the referee about it?
It's difficult to speak to the referees. I think they always have their own opinion. They looking quite straight away, so it's very difficult to have a conversation. But it's not about that. In the end, they made a decision. We have to accept this, although we don't agree. But that's football. Sometimes things like this happen, so we have to go on.
Boys, a well-fought point. Not the result you wanted, of course, but a lot of fight out there.
Yeah, I think we've shown all season we've got fight. I think we started the game well, and then we lost our rhythm. And yeah, a cheap penalty. I've not seen it back, but I don't think it is at the time. And yeah, it turns the game on its head. But we showed great fight to come back in the second half and get. Well, this man scored an unbelievable goal, and yeah, to get us back in it.
Yeah, let's talk about this goal. Could you tell us about the decision making for you to just go for the overhead kick?
Yeah, for you it's the first time that you see it, but Luis has seen it a lot of times in the training. I really like this way to score or to try to score. Today the ball went into the net. I'm happy for this goal, but the result could be better for us. We need this 3 point to keep pushing until the end of the season.
How much does he train this overhead kick, Lewis?
I've seen some. There's better in training. Yeah, he's definitely scored better in training, but that was unbelievable. He's a special talent, and I think you've seen glimpses, and there's many more things to come from him. And yeah, obviously he's adapting to the country, new league, and he's showing what he can do, and that shows exactly there what he can do. So we've got more to come.
Yes, you've been eased into the team. You can play as a 9, as a 10. So how's it been for you since you arrived at the club?
Sorry, say again, please.
How's it been for you since you arrived at the club?
How?
Has it been for you?
Yeah, it's an experience that from a kid I want to live. I'm happy, I'm adapting day by day. And I like to play a lot of position, but most I like to be on the pitch everywhere and help my team.
You mentioned the frustration with the penalty in the first half. So how was it to deal with that and go back in the second half to try and push and get this goal?
It's football, isn't it? Yeah, it's football. So you have to. You've got no other choice. But yeah, there's still things we could have done better in this game today, and probably look at the game and it's probably a fair result in the end. And yeah, we got to look at ourselves and keep moving forward. And yeah, there's things we can do better, but at times we show really good stuff. So let's keep pushing on.